today is day 7. Like I was saying this morning when I was taking Lyra for a walk. And all of yesterday and today, I was thinking about the saying, suspend your disbelief. So when I first heard that, I believe it was from Wayne Dyer, and I had to rewind the video. So I'm like, I like that. That's cool. That's something to remember. So, but he got that from, I was just looking it up, he got that from a poet and philosopher, Samuel Taylor Coleridge. And he was, I guess his exact term was willing suspension of disbelief. But he was talking about it more in terms of like listening to a story, a fiction story, so that you could enjoy it. You would suspend your disbelief. But you can use it, Wayne Dyer used it more in like a self-help kind of way. And that's how I'm also taking it. But I melded on a couple more just ideas from these other two people. They're both authors, and I know one has a YouTube channel. Maybe the other one does too. But so the first one is Simon Sinek. He wrote Know Your Why and Start with Why, I believe. So he's definitely going with the why theme there. I didn't know, I knew about the one why book. I didn't know about the second why book. So I don't know, I thought that was pretty cool. And then later on today, I was like, I wonder what the third why, if he writes a third why book, I'm guessing he would keep the why going on. But yeah, so your why, like why, like first, why do you want to do a certain thing? And then even further broaden it out, your why, like for your family, for your kids, to help people. That's probably most people's why. And then the second one was from Myron Golden, and he does have 2 books, but he also has I haven't read those books either yet, but he also has a really, really, really good YouTube channel. And I just found out, so we just took a little bit of a road trip. My daughter's going away to college, so we have to do some shopping, and we went out to IKEA, and on the way home, I just needed to listen to stuff on YouTube, like the videos that I usually listen to. So the girl that I usually listen to, or that I just found, she's so inspirational. She's so good. And she's definitely ahead of me, but she's also just starting out. She just mentioned that she calls him Mr. Golden, but Myron Golden too. So I was really excited about that. So I was like, if I ever meet her, that's one thing we would talk about. But so with him, among so many other things that he talks about, he says that expectation is your superpower. And after watching that video, that really stuck with me. It really, really, really stuck with me, and it made so much sense. So I put all of those three, I layered all of those three together. So start with your why. So what is your why? And then expect greatly. But to expect greatly, sometimes you need to suspend your disbelief. I know I do. And even on the way home today, driving is so good if you have a lot of stuff to think about. Even on the way home, yesterday, today, I kept writing those three things in like a column. But then maybe midway home, I was like, well, no, it should be more like a circle, because it's like you don't just go 1, 2, 3, and then, oh yeah, I got it. No, you wake up sometimes in the morning and you go, crap, what's going on? What am I gonna do? And you have to remember. I mean, obviously remember your why, but I feel like that might be the easier of the three. But the expecting and knowing that it is possible. It is possible. There is that possibility. I mean, among so many possibilities. So I wrote it out again, but more so in a circle. So your why, and I would almost do, you know how people do vision boards for things that you want. So most of the time when I do mine, they're different interiors, different houses, I don't know, pretty clothes. I'm trying to think what else have been on there. Artwork. But I think for this purpose, for your why vision board, it would be more like your family or yourself, but yourself, how you see yourself in the future, or a higher version of yourself. Yeah, or even, I don't know, let's say you want to go to Disneyland. Disneyland would be in the background, and then you would have your family. Like, you can cut out a picture of your family in the foreground. So something like that. It would be a little bit different from your own personal vision board. So that would be visually. So your why visually, and then expect like greatly. So the same idea as dream big. But I feel like dream big is maybe just the 2D version of it. But when you expect it, that just feels more real. It feels like I can feel it viscerally. Like I'm expecting it, and it's not like it even. It's a little bit scary sometimes. So sometimes you can only like feel a little tickle of it, but at least it's something. And then, so that would be expect greatly, and then suspend your disbelief daily. And even you can even go smaller than that, like hourly, minute by minute. But that's what I was thinking too. Yeah, it's more a cycle and not so much like in school. 1, 2, 3, check, 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 and you're done. So, yeah, so that's where I'm at today. And yeah, day 7. I did want to put at the end, I always think it's cool when YouTubers will say to put a like an emoji in their comments, and like if you get to the end of this video, put this there. So I don't know, my first thought is be a balloon. Put a balloon, a little, not, it's not called emoji, but you know what I mean, a balloon. Put a balloon in the comments. If you're willing to suspend your disbelief for something that you really want. Okay, everyone have a beautiful night and have a lovely night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night.